A deer, a female deer, red, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself,
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia. Ooh, thanks so much for clicking on this video. If you're wondering why I'm looking so crazy, it's because this is my take on a Halloween inspired look. I didn't want to do anything too crazy, and I also wanted to do something that was a little bit cute that you could wear if you're going out for Halloween, but you don't want to look like, you know, a corpse or a skull or a witch, but you want to look like something quite cute. You can put on a nice little dress and go out in it. So I've recreated this day look that I found on Instagram. I will make sure to link that pic down below by Hayley and Niece, and so I'll make sure to insert a clip. I'll insert a clip of that right here. So this is my recreation of the look. It's actually quite easy to do, and you can probably do it with stuff that's already in your collection. The only thing that you might need to go out and get is a white eyeliner or white foundation. Sorry, it's just started raining, so you can probably hear that. So I hope you can still hear my voice over that. Could also substitute, I think, the white if you have like a silver sparkly kind of liner. That could probably work as well. Before I go, of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let other people know as well. Let them join the family and enjoy this fun. So don't keep all the fun to yourself. Make sure to let other people know that this YouTube channel is here and they can check it out for fun looks like this. So otherwise, so I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. If you'd like to see how I recreated this look, then keep watching the video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Okay, so I'm starting off with my Becca primer, and I'm going to use that all over my face, particularly my T-zone area. Oh, put a bit too much on there. Just rubbing that in. It will leave a bit of a white cast, but that's no problem because that will be gone soon. Then going in with my LA Girl Orange Corrector. So I'm putting that under my eyes and anywhere else I have dark spots. So quite a few on my cheeks and then also around my mouth. Grabbing a brush there and then just blending all of that in. I'm going quite quickly because the foundation that I'm going to use on top of it is actually quite high coverage, but just to make sure that I've got the coverage, I'm using this first. Then I'm going in now onto my eyes with a LA Girl concealer that's in the colour Fawn, the really golden colour, and blending that in with a Morphe buffing brush. This is just going to provide a base for my eyeshadow to stick to and give me a nice neutral colour as well. So I've picked up a quite pale colour there from the Morphe palette and I'm blending that in all over my eyelids. Then I've gone into the burnt orange shade at the bottom and I'm putting that into my crease area, blending it into the crease and to my outer V as well. Picked up two mixed browns there, a bit darker, just to warm up the outer V area and the crease. And then going back into the orange again, just to make sure that what I brushed off hasn't disappeared. Back into the LA Girl concealer and using that to carve out a bit of a cut crease on both eyes. So just doing that now. And then going in, couldn't decide, with a mix of those two shades there. And then going over the area that I've cut creased with that shadow just to set it down. Essentially what I want is something quite bright in the center of my eye and to the corner of my inner eye as well. Going back into the orange, burnt orange in the corner again, just to make sure that anywhere that I've cut crease looks nice and blended. So I'm just blending that in on both eyes there. Oh, bit of J-Lo going on in the background. Then grabbing two Jordana foundations which I've mixed together and I'm brushing that in all over my face. I have done a video on my foundation matches, so I'll make sure to leave a link to that below and you can go check that out. But essentially it's just two mixed together to get my perfect shade. And going in with a flat top kabuki brush to blend all of that in. And then going into a lighter shade, also from the Jordana, super bright and golden, because I want this to stand out and be quite dramatic in the middle of my face. So just putting that on with a flat synthetic brush. That's the Jordana 09 shade. And then going in with my Real Techniques Miracle Blending Sponge and blending all that out. Don't worry, it's going to look a little bit scary as I'm trying to blend this out right now, but not to worry, it will all come together at the end. So blend, 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 blend. I lost my beauty blender, so right now this is what I'm using to blend out concealer specifically and to use it for under eye setting powder. I don't really like it for foundation, this sponge, because I feel like it shears it out too much. This is the darkest Jordana shade now, just using that to contour out my cheeks, my forehead and my nose, and a little bit there on my jawline. I'm going back in with the same sponge just to blend all of that together again and bring back the dimension to my face and get rid of the casket ready ghost face. I know it's Halloween, but no, that's not cute, honey. So setting my under eye now with the black Opal Deluxe finishing powder in medium. And blending out my nose again, just there where there was still some foundation to blend out, and then dusting off the powder with the same foundation brush that I had. That is a sleek bronzing powder that I use in the shade, can't remember, I'll put it on the screen, blending that in. And then I've used an orange shade from the Morphe palette to put on some blush on my cheeks. Orange just looks so good on my skin. And then picking up a random brown eyeshadow that I used to have, but I'm using it as a contour powder, and just snatching in those cheeks and my forehead. Get that on the jaw as well. Then now going in with eyeliner. This is a gel eyeliner and I'm using an angled brush just to draw on that liner. I pull my eye taut because you can end up with a bit of extra skin that will get caught on the brush, so that's what you can see me doing there. And I'm not doing a real cat eye, I'm just kind of keeping it right to the edge of my eye. Oops, got a bit on my nose, so I've got to clean that up. Yeah, snatch that back. So doing the same on the other eye. I always start in with my inner corner and then I come out actually to my outer corner and then help them meet in the middle. So that's what I'm doing there. Adding a little bit more black liner now to the bottom lash line. I'm not really doing this on my waterline, but kind of just on the outside, very close to my eye, but not waterline. Going in with Maybelline Big Shot Mascara. This is, I'm going to put lashes on after this, but this is just to help everything come together. So just a quick coat on top lashes and bottom lashes, as you can see there. Yes, you do need to pull the faces to get it right. Singing along, feeling myself, feeling myself. Okay, then I've grabbed a white eye pencil. This is from a random brand that I bought in the UK. I haven't got a recommendation for one that you can buy in country, but maybe just check a local drugstore or beauty store. And going in with these lashes, which I also don't have for you now because I bought them from a shop. Yeah, so now doing the nose detail. So that's still with a black gel eyeliner, though I've just changed the brush to one with a small tip. And I'm just painting that on, trying to leave a little bit of a scoop in the middle of my nose and not drawing it out all the way to the right to the bottom of my nostrils, but kind of just to flare out a little bit. Just making sure I fill all of that in and it's nice and even. And then drawing a line from the tip of my nose down to the Cupid's bow and then filling in my lip. Basically, I'm just doing an outline of my regular lip shape and then I'm gonna fill it in, but it's just gonna be the top lip only, so not the bottom lip. The great thing about using a gel liner is that it will dry down really quick, so I don't get any transfer onto my bottom lip. So just filling all of that in. Still feeling myself. I think I was feeling myself a lot. I had JLo playing in the background, so yeah. All right, now for the freckle detail, I'm going in with the LA Girl foundation in white and a really thin synthetic brush and just dotting on some spots there onto the higher points of my cheekbone. No particular pattern, just kind of doing them on. I think I liked this second side that I did more than the first side. I think that was a little bit scraggy, so I go back to try and round off some of those dots. And then, sorry I didn't show you this, but from my OPV palette, I've just picked up one of the champagne gold colours and I'm using that to highlight my brow bone and adding some more dots there with the white foundation. And then going back again and adding some highlight into my inner corner with the same champagne gold. Yep. And then grabbing as a weaver brush and putting some on my nose. This is a brown lip liner from LA Girl, which is in the colour Hot Chocolate. And then I'm using the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in Loved. You can get that from Cocoon Beauty. I'll make sure to link it down below. And then I'm topping that off with a Morphe Lip Cream in Social. Just cleaning up there where I went a little bit messy. And then highlighting the tops of my cheekbones. A little bit on my Cupid's bow and under my chin. Yeah, so that's it guys, this is the finished look. I'm hoping that you like that really quick tutorial and it's left you inspired, and maybe you'll choose to be a deer this Halloween too. See you in my next video guys, lots of love, bye.